I'm Ruzana and this is Omar. I have no idea how we ended up meeting Michelle and Maddie maybe.
Yeah, so actually what I did was to apply those advertisement from a new EC, private estate and all that. So I emailed them and somebody actually came back to me. So it was Maddie lah. So Maddie called me and so he asked what do you want to achieve lah, basically. After that we have a Zoom session and Michelle and Maddie just explained to us what's our options and all the jargons that these properties things are like what TDSR, what LTV, all that lah. So that's how.
Initially we never had any plans to sell our house. So we thought that we would live there forever because we really loved that house. But then we are open to learning, and then we've been very curious why people move and upgrade. So when we met Maddie and Michelle, they shared a lot of information, statistics and everything, and then that's when we realized that it actually is something that we can probably pursue. But my concern is firstly whether I can find somewhere I really like as much as my previous house and whether we can afford it lah.
So they did the calculation for us. After some calculation, figure it out that actually we can afford it lah. So yeah, so we just like go ahead.
I believe we clicked right away, although we met firstly through Zoom. It is because firstly, right, it's not just the fact that they shared a lot of information with us. It's also the fact that they listened. And then for me, I value people who listen, and because they listen, they are able to understand very quickly our concerns, our preferences, and then because of that, we can work very easily together.
Yeah, so they actually also do all the small things like carry us around and settle all the paperwork. That's the
it seems very
one.
small, but if you try to do it yourself, I don't think I can even do it. We really appreciate that they took away all these responsibilities for us on our behalf, especially when it comes to paperwork, because there's a lot of jargons that we're not so sure about. Basically, I don't think we did much. We left a lot of things to them, and then we know we're in good hands. Maddie and Michelle came in to kickstart with a photography session first. It was beautifully taken and all that, and then they proceed to actually engage a professional videographer to even do a shoot of the house, and that actually allowed us to get hold of a lot of potential buyers. And when we had buyers, the good thing is all the arrangement was done by them. Like, we don't even have to really schedule anything or contact them, or we just leave it up to them, and then they are able to manage the time and manage the the flow of buyers coming in and out. It was really seamless. It really makes buying and selling so easy.
So actually, I do look at properties just from property gurus. So their videos sometimes I just basically just photo and then PowerPoint it, shift pen through. The photography from their part basically is more professional. It's real videography not a photo and convert it to video. Those type
Effort
that's more effort.
Like I mentioned earlier, right, we had concerns like whether we can afford it, and then we have some preferences. Because they listened, they quickly knew what we liked, and then so when we went to view potential houses, they are mostly what we would prefer to go for. We don't have to waste time and then look at houses that we don't think we will like. So we quickly found a house that we like.
So they actually filtered those house which are out of our budget lah. So we were focused on the budget that we have. So we just view those type of houses so we don't waste so much time on those houses which is out of range.
And they didn't push us to go for what we cannot afford, and that's very important.
I would definitely recommend Maddie and Michelle, because everything from the buying and selling is basically, to me, very easy lah. For us, we basically don't need to do anything much. Everything very easy. It looks very simple lah, basically.
Actually, during the process of buying and selling itself, I was telling myself I knew I'm gonna start sharing about Michelle and Maddie once I get everything settled, once I sell my house and buy my house, I'm going to start sharing my friends who have interest to buy and sell their house that, hey, you should go and engage Maddie and Michelle because you'll be in good hands because of their thoughtfulness and because of their efficiency. So yes, I would definitely recommend Maddie and Michelle.